How do you help your children with ADHD get their room clean so that you're not having to carry that mental load and the effort of doing it, and they can start to learn how to do it themselves? Hi, I'm Coach Olay. I help ADHD women get things done. And in this video, I'm going to teach you how to help your children get things done, because that is a big part of your mental load. And if their rooms could be clean, if they could be managing that themselves, that's one thing less that you're going to have to worry about. I just got off a call with a client and we talked through a lot of things that could help her son with getting his room set up. And so I'm going to share the questions that we came up with that you can ask your child when you're looking at helping them reorganize, because he's so overwhelmed with his room and he just doesn't know where to start. He's 14 and the systems just aren't working for him. So the first question that I have her asking her son is, would organizing things by color help you visually? Because sometimes we see things differently by their color, and if that can help him pick things out easier or put things away easier, then we want to know that. The next question is, where does he feel like the system is breaking down? Where does he feel like it doesn't work? When he's putting things away and when he's getting things out to use. Both of those situations, what's not working? One of the things that was a concern for her is his clothes, and so we also talked about what part of the clothes does he need to see. Does he need to see the logo or the design on the shirt in order to kind of pick out what he needs? So that way we know how it needs to be folded when it goes into whatever thing that we're storing it in, and then he starts to learn how to fold it in that way, so it's an easy grab for him. Another thing we decided to ask him is, what's getting in the way of him being able to use the items? Is there something in front of it that needs to be moved? And she talked about how he has like Lego builds that he's done and model cars, and they're sitting in front of his books, and so it makes it hard for him to put his books back. Maybe those things that are on the bookshelf need their own shelves in his room in a different place, so those things can be present and represented, but they're not in the way of him using his books. So what's in the way of getting to the things that you need? And then finally, if money were no object, you could have your room designed any way you want to function well for you, that makes sense, like things are in a place that makes sense for you. What would that look like? And so those are the questions she's going to ask her son, and these are the questions that I would have you ask yourself even as an adult, and if you're in a space that doesn't feel like it's functioning for you and with you. So yeah, this is how you can help your kids start to learn how to make these decisions and create spaces that are less overwhelming for them and also you, because you have ADHD. You're trying to learn this for yourself, but you're also trying to teach your kid, and it's a lot going on at the same time. So I hope you found this helpful.